Welcome to our Phuket podcast. Travel to and around. As Phuket is located so close to the mainland of Thailand, there are bridges that allow overland travel to Phuket. Consequently, it's possible to travel to Phuket by land, sea, or air. As the most popular island destination in Thailand, Phuket offers numerous transport options. Both domestic and international airlines service Phuket Airport with direct flights from numerous destinations in Thailand and around Asia. Once on the island, the size of Phuket makes a rental car arguably the best option, though there are various modes of transportation if you do not wish to drive. Flying to Phuket is usually the easiest way to get to the island. Most domestic airlines operate several flights daily between Phuket and Bangkok, Samui and Chiang Mai. Some domestic airlines operate flights from Phuket to other towns and provinces. There are also numerous international airlines that fly directly to Phuket from various cities around Asia, including Kuala Lumpur, Hong Kong, Penang, Singapore, Brisbane and Sydney. Phuket International Airport is located about 30 kilometres north of Phuket town. Taxis between Phuket town and the airport cost around 400 baht, but the fares to the beaches range between 500 and 600 baht. Minivans charge about 80 baht per person to town, but 120 baht a person to Patong, Kata and Karon beaches. Phuket Limousine, located about 1 kilometre west of Phuket town, operates hourly shuttles to the airport from 6:30 a.m. till 7:30 p.m. Air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned buses leave Bangkok's southern bus terminal for Phuket several times daily. Trips by air-conditioned bus, which normally leave in the evening, take about 10 to 12 hours. There are also regular bus services, VIP, air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned, between Phuket and neighbouring provinces such as Krabi, Phang Nga, Koh Samui and several others. Departures are from the Phuket bus terminal off Phang Nga Road. There are also shared taxi and van services between Phuket and other nearby provinces. Fares for either are generally around double the fare of an ordinary bus. The stations for both taxis and minivans are also on Phang Nga Road. There is no direct train service to Phuket. Travellers arriving by train must get off at Phun Phin Railway Station in Suratthani Province and continue by regular bus to Phuket. There is a fairly regular boat service between Phuket and nearby islands, including Koh Yao and Koh Phi Phi. During the high season, November to April, travellers may also travel by boat between Phuket and Koh Lanta. Ferries to and from Phuket and Krabi operate throughout the year. Various ports on Phuket provide services to these other islands and beaches, with fares ranging between 300 and 500 baht. The trip may take 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on weather conditions. Some ferries service multiple locations, and travellers are provided colour-coded stickers to avoid confusion. Once on the island, there are numerous car rental services on Phuket. Cars or jeeps can be rented at the airport, in Phuket town, and at most of the more popular beaches. Be aware that only commercial first-class insurance provides full coverage on rental cars, as opposed to limited personal or third-party only insurance. Most international car rental agencies will offer this insurance, some only for those with a valid international driver's license. Make sure you drive with caution, as traffic in Thailand can be quite confusing, and Thai motorcycle drivers often drive on the wrong side of the road. For around 150 to 300 baht per day, you can hire your own 100 to 150cc motorbike, which will generally require you to leave your passport as a deposit. Be sure to inspect bikes prior to rental and drive carefully, as rental motorbikes are not normally insured and accidents are frequent. Helmets are required by Thai law. Motorcycles can be rented from rental agencies located on Rasada Road or from different operators at various beaches. If you take a motorbike taxi, it costs about 20 baht per person a trip to travel around Phuket town. Songtaos are operated along Ranong Road in Phuket town to various destinations, including most beaches. The cost ranges from 20 baht to 25 baht a person per trip. Normally the service is provided from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. Tuk-tuks can be chartered for travel between the beaches and Phuket town or between different beaches, but rates are negotiable and will cost at least 200 baht to Patong Beach, 230 baht to Karon and Kata beaches, and 300 baht to Naihan and Kamala beaches. Within Phuket town, tuk-tuks should cost 20 baht for short distances, though after dark you may have to bargain a bit harder. Metered taxis are also available. Boats to nearby islands can be found at Ao Chalong, the largest port of Phuket, which handles most excursions. Ao Makam, located near Panwai Cape, for cruises and container ships. Or at Boat Lagoon Port, Ao Sapam, which is for travelling boats of tour companies. You are now ready to start exploring Phuket.